doing too well with. They didn't manage that with Halo 4. I felt like it was more of enter a room, kill everyone, and move on than Bungie's multiple paths, do whatever you want. Nothing is the right answer. Get out of the gunfight. Level 2. I'm gonna try to get
up signs of an old jump ship. Could be our ticket out of here.
I am gonna try to get to level 7 or level 8 before I finish. Not this mission, but this playthrough. Okay, vortex grenade. So I finally get grenades. Grenade that creates a vortex which continually damages enemies, trapping them inside. Now the hunter's grenade is more like a normal grenade. It goes off instantly. This seems to go off the second that it hits a wall, which is useful on its own. But I did like the hunter grenade. It was more like a frag grenade than anything else.
There's a ship! Clear him out!
This is a captain, but he's a weak captain. Like the real captains that you go against are annoying to kill, because their shields really require you to pound them for a while, but their guns are also pretty strong. And those strikes. Strikes are really easy. Like ridiculously easy. Say as I'm about to die. I have to get used to my lack of armor.
Get us out of here.
See, that was the first mission. Missions go by really quickly.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, about that transmat.
Coming back for now.
Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
They're not really missions. Another Guardian right there, but I said missions, but they're more like quests because you go back to your base and you get rewards for them from the people who gave them to you. It has an RPG feel to it because of the whole upgrade thing, but really, it's not. I still feel like it's a mission-based game, but that's definitely going to change because right now there's only a few quests available. Once the full release comes out, there's supposed to be a bunch of community events, a bunch of objectives, a bunch of exploration that you can do. So, it'll feel more open world then, especially when you're going from planet to planet playing with friends, jumping between the campaign, free roam, and multiplayer. Detail goes into those numbers. It's like watching a movie. I know that Activision worked on this, but I'm gonna pretend like they didn't. I'm just gonna treat it like Bungie's brainchild, because it really is, you can tell. Like, it's got Bungie written all over it. Fluidity of the gunfights, the fact that there's the Hive, which is really just a secondary flood to me. The Fallen are really similar to the Covenant. they've done so well.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build.
I'm not gonna talk during
Now,
this.
we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
Now, as I was saying, Bungie just does such an outstanding job at building a story and a universe around it, and I'm hoping that they can do that with this. You can see small tidbits of it from the amount of story that is released in the beta, and I'm sure they'll continue it. But this game is supposed to be ever growing. Like, it's supposed to last a decade, and they're gonna have updates, hopefully for free. I don't want to have to pay for Planet installment. But I'm hoping that Bungie doesn't drop this anytime. Which they shouldn't. They've spent 5 years on this project. I expect them to put their all into it. And I'm hoping that by now everyone's gotten the game. I mean, as I'm recording this, it's 2:20 a.m. my time, which is well over 12 hours since the game came out. I know there's tons of problems. Sony crashed for much longer than it should have, and Bungie only crashed for 10 minutes for me. I got my codes after 20 minutes of 20 minutes of waiting. But Sony, I didn't get my install started thanks to Sony for 2 or 3 hours after 1 o'clock when it launched.
That's fine.
My first bit of... Now, see, this stuff is all amazing. Defense ratings on it. But guess what? You can't get past level 8. I'm not even sure if you can equip legendary weapons. Multiplayer is pretty much useless. Like all the points you get from it. Because you can't do anything with it.
We expect great things of you.
Go into option. Equip it. It would be interesting if you shared inventory spaces with your other characters, like your vault. I mean, I see why they wouldn't do it, but it would be really nice if they could try it. But then I guess you could just level one character up to 20 and then supply your other characters with items from it. Gunsmith, a lot of the time that I spent on my other character was roaming around and figuring out where everything. And scout rifle, pulse rifle, auto rifle. They've all got the same attack. It's just the kind of weapon. I'm not sure what a warlock is supposed to use. I know that hunter is supposed to go for the scout rifle because it's the long range. Fully automatic instrument of war. I can't help it. Scout rifle is just something I know how to use. For now, I guess that's what I'm doing.
Hell out of me. Safe work. Alright, not bad.
Okay, shipwright. Get my... I think this is where I'm getting my sparrow. Not sure. This might be where I'm just getting my normal ship. I didn't pay much attention to the tutorial part. I kind of just bought everything and went on my merry way. Which suited me well. I was happy playing this game. Okay.
Find anything out there?
Normal ship.
It's fast.
You don't get your sparrow until the 3rd or 4th quest. I think I'll call them quests from now on. Yeah, you don't have to talk to the speaker until after this. So for now, I think we can just go. Just going back to Old Russia and killing the boss. From this point forward, there is a boss-like situation on every Crucible. ship. It is blue. Blue is a nice color. So these are really the only loading screens that you see in this game. It's when your ship is descending onto a planet or going down for the moon.
There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city with that one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again.
I tried twitching earlier, but Twitch is harder than YouTube.
A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
Yeah, because for Twitch, there's so many other people with so many more views. YouTube, someone will stumble upon your video eventually, regardless of who you are. You'll get at least 1 or 2 views, and that's how you can start. But for Twitch, it seems like the only people who get views are the people that have been there and already have a bunch of people. So I think I'm gonna go for... behind me. Fighting someone. Oh, here they are. I don't want to be near him because I do want to level up. I'd rather just blaze through. I need to increase my sensitivity because it seems slow. Sorry, I should have done this before.
Completely catatonic, but I can call their last transmission.
Better. I don't need to be near him, so I'm just gonna go and take care of these guys. Hopefully, level up. While I'm at it.
Managed to restore an information hub here. Down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
Let's click. Yeah, you can take dregs out for most of the available campaign with just your melee. It's a one-hit kill. I'm not sure if your melee gets stronger over time. I would assume it doesn't, but maybe it does. I don't pay too much attention to the damage markers. Am I already here? Yes, I am. That was accident. This game can get really dark though. Lighting wise. Headshot. One-hit sword.
A map of the entire area.
So there are a bunch of Vanguard with, or Vandals, sorry,
To find is a warp drive. So we
with
can
only
jump to
swords,
any
and
planet or
they're not hard to kill, as long as you can maintain your distance.
Our
But
only
they
hope
do
is where
run
we found our ship. We have to go back.
at about the same speed as you. So it is difficult to get away from them once you're in close range. It's not a problem at low levels, but once you're level 5 and you've got 3 level 5 Vandals coming after you with blades, it is hard. Right here. Arrows are not easy to tell.